Is this on? Yeah. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nye, and I am back with another video. Y'all, this is like a major life update because y'all, so much shit has happened in my life since the last time I posted on here. Like I literally haven't even been on YouTube watching like my other favorite YouTubers besides myself. Like, y'all, I can't even consider myself a YouTuber anymore because I don't even be on this hoe. Y'all, I honestly just want to give y'all like this little life update. Something quick, something subtle, not depressing. Some people might think it's depressing, but honestly, I'm just looking at it as like, I don't know, a trial in life that some people just gotta go through. I don't know why some people would have to go through it. Like, that's a question you gotta ask God. And you know, you not really supposed to question God, but sometimes I just be like, dang God, what you doing? What you doing me? What you doing? Like, I know you got your reasonings, but what you doing? Just give me some feedback. Don't leave me in the dark. Just let me know so I can be, you know, prepared or something. I don't know. Just let me know. I look dry, I look dusty, I look homeless with this little leopard, cheetah print, zebra print bonnet on my head. Anyway, fast forward. I'm just about to put some oil on my face because I look super dry. I got this Shea Moisture Radiance Raw Honey oil, and y'all, let me tell you, this thing be it's like a dark spot corrector, but y'all, this thing be having my skin glowing. Like, I be looking like toasted mahogany or something. I just be looking so toasty, and I don't know, like, it be doing my skin some justice. But put this on right quick so I don't look too dry talking to y'all. And then I'm gonna give y'all the real update about why I opened up my little camera to talk to y'all boy today. Like, dang, I ain't dry no more. So this year I had my 23rd birthday, so that means I am currently 23 years old. It is July, so back in May, I'm gonna start off with like just basic symptoms, so like other people who might end up watching this video can be like aware and make sure like they just go get their body checked out or whatever. So like, you know, I mean, I get my pap smears or whatever, but pap smears don't detect like stuff that's wrong with your ovary or whatever, or like up there, like your ovaries and all that. Like, pap smears don't detect like issues like that. So my pap smear came back like completely normal, completely fine. But like in May, like I was having, well, it's like way before May, like months before May, like I was having like these real bad like pelvic pains or whatever, and my stomach was just like bloating, but it would just be like, you know, thinking my period about to come on, or just because my period be on, and that's when it really start hurting. So I'm like, oh, it's just like PMS symptoms or whatever. So, you know, you kind of ignore that because it's like what you naturally go through, like the cramping, like the bloating, like all of that stuff, just normal period stuff or whatever. So that's what I'm thinking it is. So like, it got so bad to the point where I was literally throwing up. Like, I could not eat food without throwing up, like maybe 5 minutes later. So I was like going a whole week, almost 2 weeks without eating. I was at work, and I went to work that one morning. Got to work 10 o'clock. I left work by 10:30 because I started throwing up. I was trying to like put something in my stomach before I took like some ibuprofen for the pain. So I was trying to, what did I drink? I drank a protein shake, like a little bit of a protein shake, and some Greek yogurt, just to like try to put something in my stomach. Y'all, that protein shake and that yogurt came up like not even 5 minutes later. Like, your girl was done. So like, I got so weak, like everything was blurry, I couldn't see, like I couldn't stop throwing up. I felt like I was about to die, y'all. Like, my stomach was hurting, like even to the point where walking hurt. Like, I could not walk straight without like bending over in pain. So at that point, my supervisor, she took me into her office. She's like, you want me to call somebody and blah blah blah. I was like, call my mama. Call my mama. She worked like 5 minutes away. Just call my mama. Like, they're like, Shania, you're not going home, you're going to the ER. I was like, bro, I done been to the ER like 3 times, then you did nothing. Like, they said this is like a OBGYN problem. My OB just kept throwing like pills at me. She just kept throwing me pain pills, ibuprofen, tramadol, like all this pain pills, like oxys. And she would never do like an exam or anything. And they finally, like my OB finally did a pelvic exam or whatever, where they put like her, because you put her finger up there and what's it called, the little wand with the camera on it so they can see inside. And so when she did the ultrasound, she was like, oh, we found the culprit, we found the issue. So I'm like, you know, bent over, my leg like cock up. I said, what's the issue? Like, I was looking at the little screen and I just saw like a big black space. So she's like, okay, you see this big black space right here? And I'm like, yeah. What is that? I thought it was normal because, you know, it's a big empty spot, ain't nothing in there. So I thought I would find y'all. So she's like, yeah, this big empty space that I'm zoomed in on, this is a cyst. I was like, sis, you mean to tell me this big black circle right there that you got on this screen is a cyst? So I was like, oh, that's it, girl. I hear about cysts all the time. Like, you could take that thing out or it just go away. So I'm thinking I'm Gucci, y'all. I think I'm Gucci. So she's like, yeah, she took the measurements. It was big now, so it was like baseball size. So she was like that. It was like that big, and it was literally, it was on my left ovary, and it was so big, y'all. She thought the right one had like a system too, but the left cyst was so big it was pushing across my abdomen, like onto the, and like pushing my right ovary over. And like that, it was taking up all that space down there with all my good shit at. Like, it was taking up all that space. And so I was like, bruh, no wonder my coochie feel crowded. Like, my coochie literally felt like it had a traffic jam, bruh. Like, I don't know what was wrong. But yeah, so she said I had a big baseball size cyst, and she just sent me on my way. And like, she didn't want to do no other tests, no nothing, because I was on Google. I was like, okay, bro, you can have like benign cysts that go away, or you can have like a malignant one. But she didn't talk about none of that. She didn't talk about benign, malignant cysts. She didn't talk about getting my blood work done. She didn't talk about nothing. She's like, this type of cyst is so big, we're gonna have to do surgery. It was, at this point, y'all, it's May. So she's like, I don't have anything open until August, but we'll call you and let you know. So like, 2 weeks went by, they ain't never called me to set up no surgery date or nothing. Like, I'm just sitting here in pain. So I go to the ER again that day from work, and 2 ERs sent me on my way. They was like, can't do nothing, this is an OB problem. Went to another hospital like downtown where I live at, and they had me there from 3 o'clock that afternoon up until 3:30 that morning. That's when they finally sent me home. And y'all, that boy had me hyped up on morphine, nausea meds, all type of pain medication. Like, y'all, I swear to God, like, they was trying to put me in my casket. That boy was trying to put me in my casket early. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I was knocked out. I know, like, all of them were playing up inside my Gucci, like, with their hand, trying to feel it. I was like, oh, I feel it, I feel it. I was like, feel what, bro? Just leave me alone. I'm trying to sleep. Dang. So everybody coming up in the room, playing up beside my little cootie cat, feeling on my little sister. My little sister. Feeling on my big little sister, or my little big sister. So it was like, we can do emergency surgery, but I gotta run this by my supervisor. So her supervisor was like, well, we could do the emergency surgery, but we just had a gunshot victim come in. That's kind of more important. This ain't life or death. She ain't dying, so we gonna take her. We gonna make her go home. So them boys sent me home in pain, and I had to go see another OB. This was a guy. I have never thought about having a guy OB, but y'all, I highly recommend getting a man as your OB, because he was absolutely amazing. He was more sympathetic, empathetic about the whole situation. He was super nice, super gentle, super cool, and like it wasn't weird at all. Like he kept, like everything was of course kept professional. Like he made me feel better about myself. So he actually did my blood work and all of that to make sure I didn't have like cancer antigens in my body. That came back negative, so I was good to go. He literally got me in for surgery 2 weeks later. I'm gonna post a picture on the screen of like how big like the cyst, how big the cyst was, so y'all can see it. I'll see it somewhere on the screen in a minute. But yeah, so he did the surgery. Surgery went by like for an hour and 30 minutes. Went by quick. I healed up pretty quick, like a week time. Like I was back normal walking, swimming after like 2 weeks. I was Gucci. I thought life been fine. I thought I was good. All my symptoms started going away. I didn't have no more pain. So one day, y'all, I am sitting at my desk upstairs. And I'm sitting at my desk on my computer and I see his name pop up on my phone. I said, dang, what he want? So I answered the phone. And he said, hey Shania, how are you? I was like, I'm doing great, doctor. How are you? I'm feeling good. So he's like, I really hate to call you with like news like this, but we did send that cyst over to a pathologist to get tested, and the results came back that your cyst is cancerous. And so y'all, when he said those words, like my body got like a little hot. I was like, I'm getting hot again, like I'm like, dang. But he's like, yeah, your cyst that we sent over, like the fluid inside was cancerous. So y'all, I'm in South Carolina, and so the doctors here, like they didn't know what it was. Like that cancer in the cyst was so rare, like they didn't know what it was. They'd never seen it before. And he was pretty confident like I wouldn't have cancer, like ovary cancer, because it's only common in like older women. But there's like a specific category that relates to just the younger women. And however, I'm a part of that percentage. And the type of rare cancer that was in it is called germ cell tumor. And there's a couple subcategories in germ cell tumor, but it's so rare. What I have is so rare, like they weren't able to like subclassify it. So they just left it at germ cell tumor. So it was in a lab in Michigan. They were like still running tests, trying to figure out what it was. Like they were so confused. Like, dang, we ain't never see this before. So I was like, all right. I got off the phone with him. He was like, yeah, I wish I was calling you with much better news. I'm gonna send you over to my colleague. She's a gynecologist, oncologist. She's fantastic. I'm gonna let you go see her so they can like run some tests and blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, thank you for calling me, let me know. I'm Gucci, thanks, bye. So hung up the phone. Trying to see how long this video is. I'm not trying to make it too long, but hung up the phone with him, and yeah, I just started like texting people. Like I texted my mom. I was like, so my doctor called. He said my cyst was cancerous, and I had to go see the oncologist and blah blah blah. And my mom is like this strong behind, you know, prayer warrior. Like she don't believe like nothing bad's gonna happen. She's so positive, and that's where I get my positivity from, honestly. Like I really did not try to let that junk affect me mentally. So I was good. I was just like, thanks, okay, what's next? Like what we gotta do next? So after that, what else happened? So yeah, so I have germ cell tumor ovary cancer. Super rare. It's so rare that it's like it makes up less than 5% of ovarian cancers. Y'all, I don't know what, my camera just cut off, but yeah, so it makes up like less than 5% of ovary cancers. So I went to my oncologist. So they said it was my left ovary that was affected. They were gonna do a surgery. I have left oophorectomy, meaning they took out my left ovary, and they just did that recently, like it's July 9th today. They did that on July 1st, so last Friday, that they took out my left ovary. And y'all, it looked like I got a battery pack. Like, hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. Like, got a couple scars right there, but got more scars. Like, it's a lot more scars. But yeah, they did that surgery. I got my left oophorectomy, got my left ovary taken out. She said that there was still cancer inside of that left ovary that they took out. So now I'm in like the waiting period to get chemotherapy, and I'll be doing like 3 rounds of chemo over the course of 45 days. So I have to get, some people get a port, but I'm getting this like PICC line like in my arm so they can run the IV through or whatever. So yeah, honestly, that's what's next. If you don't know what germ cell tumor is, I suggest that you go on Google and look it up. I can kind of explain it. Like, it has to do with the eggs that your ovary produces, almost, instead of like with older women, like it has to do with like the outside lining of their ovary. That's what's affected. But with me, it's like the inside of my ovary and the eggs that it's producing. So they just took my left ovary out. Still have my right one, still kicking, feeling positive, feel good. And like, I'm not really in pain. Like, sometimes my pelvis hurts just because it's like, I guess, a side effect from getting your ovary taken out. So my pelvis hurts just a little. What else? But chemo. So I have to get chemo soon, and y'all, I was like scared at first because, y'all, I don't want my hair to fall out. Like, I know I just big chopped my hair, but I was just like talking about getting braids like 4 weeks ago, bruh. Like, and now like I'm gonna go through chemo, like most likely my hair gonna fall out. So that's like the only thing that was kind of upsetting me. Like, I'm not scared to do chemo. I'm not scared to take on like cancer, because clearly I made it this far. I made it like 2 months, and I'm just ready for everything to be over. I'm tired of needles. I'm tired of getting my blood drawn. I'm tired of people just digging up inside me. I'm sick of surgery. Like, I'm 2 surgeries in. I'm so sick of surgeries. Like, I'm sick of the pain. Like, the whole thing is super annoying, bro. Like, I would not wish this on nobody, but of course they say God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And I guess God feel like I'm a strong little soldier. I think I am. Like, my mom ain't raised no punk. Like, I can handle anything. Like, anything you throw at me, I can handle it. So I think I've been handling this pretty well. I try to look on YouTube and like see like other videos with people with ovarian cancer, but it wasn't really much results I was getting. Like, most look calm. Like, you see like breast cancer and all that. Like, even the filters on Snapchat, like when you type in like for like the little logos or something, like emojis, it's just pink ribbons. Like, give me a teal ribbon, bro. I'm a teal sister right now. I'm not a pink sister. I'm a teal sister. But I just wish like people talk more about like ovary cancers, especially like in younger females. Like, they say it's not common, so they don't really check for it in like younger females, except older women, because that's where it's more common. But well, I'm 23 with like this rare type of ovary cancer that they cannot subclassify. Or like, when my OB told me that, he was like, "You're pretty cool." I was like, "How?" He said, "You're rare." He's like, "It's less than 5% of people with this ovary cancer. You're rare." I was like, "Alright, fist bump." But yeah, I don't know. You gotta see the light in situations like this, and I'm seeing the light. So it'll be over soon, hopefully. Like, I have no recurrences. So they want me to do chemo because they're afraid if I don't do chemo, it's gonna come back stronger next time, and they won't be able to do anything about it. And y'all, I'm not really ready to you know, teal over and die yet. Like, I know I used to be like super depressed where I just wanted to die, but y'all, being diagnosed with cancer just made me want to live. Like, I don't know if that's crazy, but it just made me want to live. And I've been enjoying life so much lately. Like, I've been having so much fun. So until next time, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Like, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Y'all can come with me to get my PICC line. Y'all, I gotta get a lung test at the end, at the end of the month. So, because chemo affects your lungs, so they want to make sure I don't have anything wrong with my lungs. So I gotta get a lung test and all of that at the end of the month, and I'm gonna be told when my chemo date is. And y'all gonna come along with me for the whole rest of this journey, because I love y'all and I rock with y'all. The long way and the hard way. Alright. But yeah, that's just my little update. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you know somebody or you're going through something, I just want to let you know that you can get through it. I'm getting through it. You can get through it. And if you need some positivity, don't be afraid to hit me up. All my social medias will be linked down below. I'm super transparent, so I would love to share more of my story with you. Like, I'll share the pictures, descriptive stuff, anything you want to talk about, I'll share it with you. Just let me know. But you're going through something, you can get through it, baby. I am. But I'll see y'all boy later. Bye.